Welcome to Diary of a Disabled, Friendship Edition. I just lost some friends due to their. I don't even know how to put it. I lost some friends, 3 friends. Not because of any accidents or anything, it's because they are choosing to not be my friend anymore. I have lost friends due to the fact they choose not to be my friend. Friends. It's been a whirlwind of a friendship over the last few months, and I thought things were going fine. She tried to set up some boundaries a few days ago, I guess, and um, I communicate differently, and the immediate shutting me out to not communicate with me really put me through a loop with my PTSD this week. I thought I was feeling better on Thursday. I had a great video, but I'm still having the remnants of my PTSD, and I'm only more triggered by my loss of friends. Within my chronic illness journey, I have lost like hundreds of my friends' support because of not being dependable. Hence another reason why I don't try to get a job. I'm not dependable. Like, that's part of the reason. It is almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been awake for the last 2 hours. Well, roughly an hour and a half to 2 hours. I don't know why I woke up. I just woke up, and I always check my phone. I look at my phone when I wake up in the middle of the night. Because it was strange. I just had this, I don't know, I had a feeling. Something woke me up. And so I woke up, looked at my phone, and oh my gosh, the string of messages that I had destroyed me. I've been crying my eyeballs out for quite some time. I'm wearing a hat because my hair is an absolute freaking show. A sheet show. My calics are ridiculous. I am completely destroyed by losing my friends this morning at 2 o'clock in the morning via text message, which is how I've lost multitudes of friends, is via text. I don't understand this culture and society of like ending friendships through text where you can't understand tone or context, because she cut me off in the middle of the week. She cut me off a few days ago. She said she needed days to think about something, about, I guess, the way I talked to her. And I didn't know that it was a thing. Like, why didn't she bring it up sooner? Like, why did she hold and internalize her feelings to the point where she had to shut down and shut our friendship off completely, causing me to spiral into a PTSD mess? Because this is one of my problems of, I don't handle grief very well, and now I'm losing another friend. I'm grieving. I'm grieving all this week because of the problems I've been dealing with, and then now I'm grieving a loss of a friendship. I'm completely devastated, and I don't know how I'm going to get back to sleep. I've been trying to reach out to a couple other friends of mine on the East Coast because it's a little bit later over there, and I don't know anybody else this side of the United States that would answer me at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I've been reaching out. I can't get a hold of anybody, so here I am on YouTube instead to talk about it. I've done shed my tears right now because I'm now in the disbelief stage of grief. First, it was uncontrollable crying. Then it was like defensiveness of trying to defend myself against what she was texting me. So first, it's sadness because I'm fighting for a friend. Then it goes to defense mode of I'm defending myself against these accusations of why she's upset at me. But she, in her mind, has already had time to process and think about all what she wanted to say to me without allowing me the chance to respond, which is very not cool when it comes to friendship and text messaging. Don't ever break up with somebody through text message. You don't you're yes, you're expressing your feelings, but you're not allowing the other person a chance to respond when you do it that way. All you're doing is blah 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 blah, here is my side, and I don't give a crap about what you have to say. Bye. That's what kind of a friendship is that? I guess I really, I put too much value into our friendship, and I always do that because I'm all or nothing kind of person. You either have me as a friend or you don't have me as a friend. And then I have my passive friends and the ones I don't talk to for long periods of time because of life, because they're across the United States, because I met them earlier in my life, and I still like to maintain some kind of friendship of communication off and on when we have opportunity to message each other. I try to be conscious of other people's time. People work, they have families. There's only me, and I have all the time in the world. And so I have more time to reach out to others, vice them reaching out to me. And so it's only fair, I understand. And so to build friendships and maintain friendships, you have to have a regular stream of communication. Whether that routine is like 1 to 2 years or, daily or weekly. And the friendship that I just lost was almost a daily friendship. And it's the only daily friendship I've had in a long time. And it seems like every time I have one of those types of friends, we wear each other out or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's definitely a me problem. It's not just a their problem. I'm not trying to put the blame all on them either. There were some things that I said that really upset her, and I had no idea that I upset her until she basically said, I'm going to take some time to think about this. Boom. And like a full day and a half to 2 days later, she spews all this stuff at 2 o'clock in the morning. She finally responds after 2 days, and she has basically decided in her mind over the last 2 days she doesn't want a friendship. And she has every right to not want to have a friendship with me. It's okay. But on my end, it's not over for me because I haven't had that time to respond. And she's not giving me the chance to respond. She has had 2 days to let the anger really build up. She's had 2 days to think about things, what she wants to say to me, to end it. I haven't had a chance to respond. And I did respond this morning, and it's a little too late. She's already made up her mind. So I am going to continue having problems building and forming new relationships because it always ends up in the same result. And I feel like I did things completely different this time, but maybe not. Maybe I'm still stuck in the same kind of problems of having and maintaining friendships. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong because I was not allowed the opportunity to really talk to her before the friendship was over. That's not fun. And it's 2 o'clock in the morning, or now it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I've had 2 hours to think about this. And this is my third version of trying to make a video. It's tough, man. It's tough to lose friends. I know I'm not the only one that loses them, but I lose them quite frequently, so this is just all part of my life. I accept this. I don't accept the way that she did it. I don't think it's right, but I have no choice in the matter. I said what I thought I could say, and I always try to salvage my friendships. In the end, I still salvage. I still try. No matter how mean they are to me, all I do in the end of a friendship is I defend myself, and I let it go. After multitudes of days of crying and grieving the loss. Sometimes weeks, sometimes months. It just depends on how close I allowed them to be in my life. I allowed these girls to be in my life, wholeheartedly. I tried to give them the best that I could with my time and my resources, and it just bit me in the butt. Um, so I'm sorry that the bridge has been burned now. Um, I always try to end a friendship with respect, and I always remind them at the very end that I still love them. I will pray for them, and I hope that everything works out. Despite how they treated me, it's wrong. I should have a way to be able to respond without being shut down. She knows some of my biggest triggers, and she definitely used that trigger against me as well. And I can't maintain friendships like this, and it sucks. I'm flipping tired, and I just don't have it in me to fight right now. I look like I've aged like fucking 30 years right now at this point. I love you, my friends. I doubt you're ever going to watch this video, but just know I tried my best. I will always try, and I still love them and care about them. But I have now released them from being able to hurt me anymore. I'm just going to continue grieving the loss, and I'm going to move forward, and everything will be okay. I'll be happy again. I'm happy that she has set up boundaries for herself. I am sad for myself. I'm not doing this for pity, but I'm making this video because it's real. These are real feelings. And this is all part of my journey, experiencing loss and friendships that disappear because of misunderstanding. And that's just the story of my life. But I'm going to continue to be happy. I'm going to be happy for them. I'm going to pray for them. I'm going to pray for myself. I'm going to pray for myself to be able to heal better. Thank goodness I got somebody to reach out to me. I just saw it pop up. I thought it popped up earlier in one of my other recordings, but I ended the video short to check, and it was just my phone catching up from all of the messages during my phone being dead yesterday. I was in such a panic yesterday because my phone died right in the midst of trying to message one of them. And that only contributed to the problem yesterday because they thought I was blocking them yesterday because I wasn't responding because my phone died. And due to that misunderstanding, it only made things worse. And my mom had to deal with me yesterday. She was driving me around because I had no energy. Because I was dealing with my emotions of like, I'm losing this friend. And in the midst of losing my friend, my phone died and I couldn't communicate even more. I love you all. I love all my friends. And I will find some more support to help me. Life will move on. Life is short, and I'm not trying to spend my life miserable like this. So, I'll get better. You all will too. I'm allowed to feel these feelings, and it's okay to feel these feelings because it's very valid for what I've been experiencing. It is so hard to be vulnerable like this, let alone post it to YouTube, but I'm going to post this because I think it's important. It's a good lesson for myself and for others. Don't break up with friends during text message. It can do so much more harm than good. You may be protecting yourself, but if you really cared about that person, you wouldn't do it like that. You wouldn't do them like that. through text message. Have the guts to do it via voice so you can actually be receptive to a response rather than I'm just saying what I'm going to say and I'm going to shut off everything that they say because I don't care. I've already made up my mind. My mind can be persuaded and my mind can be changed, and I would hope that other people's could be too, but that could also be looked at as manipulation from her eyes, I guess. I don't know. But I'm going to go so I could respond to my friend and not ignore her because now she's trying to reach out to me. Not the one that I'm talking about, but the one I tried to reach out to out of 2 or 3 people this morning to get some talking to because I need a friend right now. And I haven't talked to this friend in a long time, so this is a good time. And I hate to dump all this on her at once, but I just need a friend to talk to, so I'm going to do that. I love y'all. Have a fantastic day. And just be kind to each other. Because no matter how angry somebody else is, all you can do is just try to love them. And if they don't accept that love, that is on them, not on you. Peace.